Whiskers was a cat. He was a very fluffy cat. His fur was soft and grey like a cloud. He had big, bright green eyes. These eyes watched everything with great curiosity. He lived with Mrs. Thompson. Mrs. Thompson was a kind and gentle lady. They lived together in a cosy little house. The house was in Oregon, a lovely green place. Whiskers truly loved his warm and comfortable home. He had a soft bed all to himself. He ate tasty food every single day. Mrs. Thompson often gave him a small bowl of milk. He would purr very loudly when he was happy. He especially liked to sit on Mrs. Thompson's lap. She would stroke his soft fur so gently. He felt incredibly safe and very much loved there. Life was wonderful for Whiskers. Mrs. Thompson had a most beautiful garden. Whiskers enjoyed looking at this garden. He often sat by the window to watch. He saw pretty birds fly past, singing their songs. He saw colourful butterflies dance in the warm air. He saw big, tall trees reaching for the sky. He often wondered what exciting things were out there. He was a very curious cat, always wanting to see and learn new things. Every morning Whiskers would wake up with the sun. He would stretch his little legs out long. He would yawn a big, wide cat yawn. Then he would go to find Mrs. Thompson. She always greeted him with a warm smile. They would have their breakfast together in the kitchen. Whiskers ate his special catfish. Mrs. Thompson drank her morning tea. It was a peaceful and happy life, full of simple, wonderful joys. One bright and sunny afternoon, something was a little different. Mrs. Thompson was busy in her kitchen. She was baking a delicious-smelling cake. The back door of the house was open just a tiny bit. A soft, gentle breeze came drifting into the house. This breeze carried many new and interesting smells. Whiskers noticed the open door almost immediately. His bright green eyes grew wide with sudden interest and excitement. Whiskers felt a strong pull towards that open door. He loved Mrs. Thompson very, very much, but his natural cat curiosity was incredibly strong. He really wanted to see the big world outside. He dreamed of feeling the cool grass under his paws. He longed to sniff the bright, colourful flowers up close. This was his big chance, he thought, for a real adventure. He tiptoed ever so slowly towards the tempting opening. He carefully poked his little pink nose out first. Sniff, sniff, sniff went his curious nose. The air outside smelled wonderfully fresh and very exciting. He could hear the busy bees buzzing near the flowers. He could hear the happy sounds of children playing far away. He took one small brave step outside, then he took another small step. Soon all four of his soft paws were outside. He was in the garden. The garden looked so much bigger when he was right in it. The green grass felt soft and wonderfully cool on his paws. The flowers were so bright and even prettier up close. Whiskers felt a great thrill of pure excitement bubble up inside him. He was a brave explorer now on an important mission. He looked back at the house just once. Mrs. Thompson was still busy baking. He decided to explore just a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more, he promised himself. Whiskers trotted happily past the tall, fragrant rose bushes. Their delightful scent was sweet and very strong in the air. He then saw a beautiful, bright red butterfly. It fluttered its delicate wings so gracefully. Whiskers, being a playful cat, tried to catch it. Jump! He leaped high up in the air, but the quick butterfly flew just too high for him. He landed softly back on the lush green grass. It was great fun to chase things. He ventured further and further into the lovely garden. He soon came to a big, strong oak tree. He'd never climbed a real tree before, only his scratching post. He carefully put his sharp claws onto the rough bark. Up, up, up he climbed, feeling quite adventurous. It was a little bit scary, high off the ground. But it was also incredibly exciting for him. From the tree, he could see so many new things. He saw other gardens and other houses all around. The world was so very big and full of wonder. Suddenly, from nearby, he heard a friendly little bark. Woof! Woof! A small, fluffy brown dog was wagging its tail happily. The dog had big, floppy ears and very kind, gentle eyes. Whiskers was a little bit scared at first, as cats can be, but this friendly dog just wanted to play. They sniffed each other politely, becoming acquainted. The dog's name was Pip, and he was a very gentle new friend. Whiskers felt happy to meet him. Whiskers and Pip played together for quite a while. They chased fallen leaves that danced in the afternoon wind. They explored together under the big, shady bushes. Whiskers almost forgot all about his cozy home. He was having far too much fun on his adventure. The bright sun started to go down lower in the sky. The sky turned beautiful shades of orange and purple. It was slowly getting a little bit dark now. Whiskers suddenly felt a tiny bit worried. Whiskers looked all around him carefully. The familiar garden looked quite different in the dimming light. He could not see his cozy little house anymore. He could not see kind Mrs. Thompson anywhere. Oh dear, he thought with a little sigh, I think I might be lost. Pip the friendly dog had already gone back to his own home. Whiskers was all alone now in the twilight. He started to miss his warm, soft bed. He missed Mrs. Thompson's gentle voice calling his name. He felt a little bit sad and a tiny bit scared too. But Whiskers was, deep down, a brave and clever cat. He knew he had to be strong and think hard. He closed his green eyes and thought very, very hard. What did he remember clearly from his journey into the garden? He remembered seeing and smelling the tall rose bushes. Mrs. Thompson loved her beautiful roses very, very much. They had a very special, lovely smell, a very strong, sweet and unmistakable perfume. Whiskers opened his eyes, full of new determination. He started to sniff the cool evening air. Sniff, sniff, sniff went his amazing cat nose. He walked slowly and carefully, following only his nose. He walked past a tall wooden fence. He walked under a big, dark green bush, and then he smelled it, that wonderful, sweet smell of roses. It was the scent of Mrs. Thompson's beloved rose bushes. He knew he was getting closer to home now. He followed the lovely, familiar rose scent with growing hope, and then, at last, he saw it. His own cosy little house. The warm light was shining from the kitchen window. He ran as fast as his paws could carry him to the back door. "Meow, meow!" he cried out, his voice a little shaky. Mrs. Thompson opened the door very quickly. "Whiskers," she exclaimed, her voice full of worry and then relief. She gently picked him up and hugged him ever so tight. Whiskers purred and purred, a happy rumbling sound. He was so very happy to be home, safe and sound once more.